Right guys, we're back. Welcome to another video. Oh, I got to tell you, not much. Facecam, big. This is the how to buy Pokemon cards from Japan master guide. I don't think there's any video like this on YouTube. They're all kind of quite vague on where you buy from, how to buy, what you buy. Like, I just think there's nothing like this. This is all stuff I've kind of learned myself through trial of error. A lot of it, like the basics I learned from other people, but then a lot of it now is trial and error. And this is kind of just my guide of taking you through what I think you should do, what you should do, and how I do it. So yeah, I made a very beautiful Microsoft PowerPoint. First time making a PowerPoint since secondary school. So yeah, let's get into it. Should I do full screen? Is it necessary? I don't think so. Maybe I just... Yeah, I think just like that's good. Right, how to buy Pokemon cards from Japan, the master guide. Introduction. Why should you? Why should you buy Pokemon cards from Japan? The pros, cheaper. They're almost, well, not always, but in most cases cheaper. More niche things, in the end, it can sometimes be that you can find really cheap on auction in the West. But for the most part, it's going to be cheaper. Almost everything. Reduce middlemen. There's less middlemen involved. You still need a proxy address or similar, but if less people along the way need to take a cut from what you're getting, the price is obviously going to be cheaper. Bigger range of product available. It's pretty self-explanatory. In the West, you can find a certain amount of things, but when you're getting straight from Japan, you can find the most random, obscure stuff, especially if you keep searching for it. One day it'll pop up, I promise you. Access to releases at RRP or below, specifically from the Pokemon Center Japan. That's one of the things we'll be talking about. So there you can buy, I don't know, for example, Terrestrial Festival is just released, and with this tutorial, you would know in future. Maybe they'll re-release or reprint. You'll know how to get several boxes at retail price. Cons, customs fees, country to country. Depending on your country, it can be pretty expensive. I know in the US you're fucking lucky. It's something like $1,000 or something, your customs limit. But in Europe it's like €100 or similar. But it changes country to country. Scary. People are scared. I don't know. People are just scared to order from Japan. I know people who just will not do it. They will not set up a proxy address. They would rather pay resale price on boxes than just setting up an address and buying from the Pokemon Center. But that's their wish. No pictures of actual card. On a lot of card stores, you'll have the picture, but it won't be of the actual card. It'll just be a what's it called? Template, not template. It'll be a placeholder image, but you kind of need to know how to negotiate with that and what's good to buy and what's not. The other thing is people are scared of being scammed and not being able to do anything, which for some sites is the case. And you kind of just need to learn how to navigate your way through that. Next, the essentials. Google Chrome Auto Translate is the GOAT. Full stop. Like literally full stop. I don't know. For example, right now, if I pop up, I don't even know. If I just go CardRush, everything is in Japanese on this website. But Google Chrome Auto Translate, as seen here, all in English. Like absolutely fucking ideal. The other thing written down was DeepL. This is my choice of translator. Like if I need to write something from English, not Pokemon names, not that, but just general, I don't know, if I need to say to, let's say, a Twitter account, or I want to write a request to a card shop website, I'll say like, hello, good afternoon. I'm wondering if you could do a discount on, etc. Like, I don't know, for me, this has always been the most accurate, as well as translating to and from. So from, you would just you'd flip it basically. Okay, what else? Back on the PowerPoint. Have a payment method that won't charge you lots. So I use Revolut, which is, I guess you call it an e-bank. And I have no, I think if you pay for Revolut Metal like I do, you have no currency exchange fees. So I use that card on pretty much all sites. And the other thing you can use is bank transfer and use Wise. Wise is fucking flawless. I mean, there's some small charges, but in general, use Wise. The last thing, proxy address. You need a proxy address. Like, I'm sorry, you need a proxy address. My choice is Blackship. I would also say Blackship is the one. Use fucking Blackship. Don't use anything else. But yeah, I think the other big option is Tenso, but I've never used Tenso, so I'm not to say anything. But I think for what I use it for and for the things I like to do, Blackship is the one. Key terms. Mate, I feel like I'm teaching a class. You're right, chat. Google Pokemon names. As seen here, if you want to search for a certain Pokemon on a website, on Mercari, on a card store, the easiest thing to do, yes, Bulbapedia has it all, but the quickest and easiest thing is you open Google and you Google Pokemon name in Japanese and you copy and paste. Super, super, super simple. Another one, this is one of my favorites, unopened. You find sealed product. You can use that on all card stores. They all use that same phrase. I might put that in the description of the video so you can copy it. Or you can just, I think you just do unopened Google. You can also search PSA on every website. Just search Pokemon name and then PSA. PSA 9, PSA 8, PSA 7, etc. Search using set number. So say your Dialga card is card 109 out of 110. You can do Dialga. Or you can just search 109 out of 110. There won't be that many cards with that exact same set number. And for product names specifically, so for example, here is a screenshot of Bulbapedia. Say you want to find Tag Team All-Star set. And other than just the set code, you could type on Google Tag Team All-Stars Tag Team All-Stars Japanese. You click on the Bulbapedia link and there has the full translation, like the exact product name in Japanese. You copy and paste that. Easy. Don't waste money. Check market values. Seems simple enough, but when you first get onto buying from Japan, everything can be quite overwhelming. And sometimes everything seems like a good deal. You want to buy everything. But I think it's worth double checking that you're still getting the best price possible. So I would check Mercari's sold prices. How do you do that? Maybe I should quickly show. Mercari. Let's just say... You can see my searches here. Dialga. I want to search Dialga EX PSA 10. I want to look at the sold prices. So right now there's auto translate on. This is normally in Japanese. So ideally, this is ideal. I mean, you can look at sold out, newest. Okay, the search is a bit fucked up because Terra Festival was just released. But for example, you can see right now it's 30 euros ish for the, I don't even know what that is. Umbreon 200. You got double, yeah. It's a bit bugged out, but you see what I mean. The last sold for this was 739 euros. PSA 9, Awakening Psychic King Umbreon there, 575 euros. You get the gist. What was the other thing I said? And PokeCHR. This is another great website. To get to where you want to be, you also might need to search the Japanese names of cards. So let's do Dialga in Japanese. Copy. In the end, all of this stuff is like, it's auto-translated to English, so you can negotiate it. You can see here in the last 7 days, the cards with the most price increase there, decline, stock increase, decrease, etc., etc. So I want to search Dialga. Nope, Dialga. Say I want to know the value of the Tag Team GX All-Stars card. It doesn't have every card here, but basically any of the bigger cards it'll have. So I want to see what the market value of this card is. Right. So, firstly, there's a chart. There's a bar. what am I saying? A table. The last sold price in PSA 10 was 37,500. 37,500. The last sold damaged copy was 17,000, and the last sold good condition copy, beautiful condition, was 21,500. But you can also see over time the prices here. So that green line is the PSA line, the blue line is the beautiful condition, and the orange line is the damaged. And you can see this for a long time. For example, there you see that crazy moment in the start of 2023, when things were just going mental. The card peaked at what? 150,000 yen, and it's now 37,500. And you can also, from here, you can look if, for example, Sneaker Dunk or CardRush have it in stock. So PSA 10, Sneaker Dunk have it, visit the shop, and then you'll be able to, etc, etc. So that's that. Right, resumed. Had to find out what you want. We've just been through this. You can tell I whipped up this PowerPoint in about 20 minutes. So yeah, I've just explained this, how to find what you want. Next. Proxy address and why. Am I sweating? A little bit. The cons, they cost money. The pros, literally everything else. Everything. When you're exporting, you decide your own customs values at your own risk. You can obviously, it's fucking obvious. You can undervalue things, but it's really risky. If something gets damaged, you're fucked. If customs catch you, you'll have to pay extra. It's not like, I don't know, it's as you wish. It's as you wish. I prefer not to do it. Package consolidation. So you can order from several card stores, Mercari, Buyee, not Buyee, well, kind of Buyee, I'll explain later. And you can put it all into one box and ship out from your proxy address. That's also what I've said there. You can order from anywhere. Black Ship reward system is goated. That's another thing. Refer a friend, invite a friend to Black Ship. Yeah, so this is my referral code. I get points for my reward system, and you will get a discount if you want to use that. Let's quickly show you Black Ship and show you what I mean. Hopefully I'm typing a password. Hope you can't see too many of my details. Right, so here you see, I'm not going to scroll down. Here you see my mailbox. You can see all my packages. I would add customs values and I'd ship them out from there. I've had several shipments. Maybe somewhere I can find pricing. Pricing will be able to tell you. So the rewards plan is $1 per month. $1 per month, $12 a year. There is no reason not to get this. You get points for every time you ship, etc, etc. And here's the rewards here. So I'm a whale. So it's free to receive packages, whereas when you first start, it's 83 cents or $1 even. Consolidation per package is $1. Priority processing fee, invoice removal, discrete packaging, etc, etc. Even like the shipping discount, 5% when you're shipping so much, it makes a massive difference. So I would really, really recommend going forward with the Black Ship rewards plan. Right. And what you get from Black Ship, I didn't even say that. So you sign up, you give your details, etc., and they will provide you with a Japanese address. And with that Japanese address, you input that into everywhere. Like everywhere. It's fucking perfect. Right. Buying for beginners. Buyee. I'm not a massive fan of Buyee. I don't think, for example, as you see, Java in his thumbnail here, he also, he doesn't like Buyee, but he keeps using it. Let's not get into that. Right, the pros of Buyee. This is like the most famous one. It's like, it's what everyone knows. It's what people fucking get the adverts for. It's what fucking Rattle gets a paid promotion for when he puts on YouTube, how to buy from Japan. Buyee is not the place to use. But the pros, it's super easy to navigate. It's made for the Westerners. It's fucking, the site's a bit outdated, but you can get everywhere you want to be. You can buy from where you want to pretty easily. Multiple sites in one place. So Rakuten, Mercari.jp, Yahoo Auctions. You have a built-in proxy address. You don't need to set up a proxy address because you use the Buyee warehouse. And you're able to access Yahoo Auctions because actually We cannot access Yahoo auctions because you need a VPN, I think. The cons, no scam coverage at all. Listen, I know you can pay for the the safety service or whatever, but listen, if you get scammed, if you've ever been scammed before or received something that wasn't what you're expecting, you are not getting shit back from Buyee. And if you do a chargeback, as seen on photo, you will be held hostage. The arse packaging. The packaging is absolute fucking shit. Listen, so much stuff comes damaged. Next. Useless customer service, as above. If you ever have a problem, just literally, recently, for example, on Yahoo Auctions, something wrong arrived. I don't even bother. You are not getting shit back. There's no point. You cannot ship Mercari packages nationally to Proxy Address. So if you buy through Mercari Buyee, you cannot send anything to your black ship or Tenso, etc., which means you cannot consolidate everything in one. It's just not ideal. The auto translation search feature from Buyee is not great, so you end up missing a lot of good listings. What do I use Buyee for? I still use Buyee for Japan, Yahoo Japan auctions, because you cannot access it from any other way. So I'll bid, and you can actually export Yahoo Japan auctions from Buyee to Buyee to wherever you wish. So for example, daily search, how the search is, if I have one which is like Pokemon trading card game. So this is every auction to do with Pokemon, from number of bids high to low. Sometimes I'll scroll through this, you can see there's fucking lot of hits, but actually there's like 35 pages of shit worth looking at that's actually got bids. So yeah, here you can see, etc. So I will bid on something from here if I'm like really interested, but you have to be kind of sure that the seller's not going to scam you, because if you do, you're fucked. As you've seen from my stuff, like there'll be bulk listings that just look so dodgy, and I go for it and I get scammed sometimes. So yeah, I will buy from Buyee, Yahoo Auctions, and send for me. Next. Buying for beginners, Pokemon Center Japan. What for? The new releases. Every time there's a new box, as you see on screen, I had 2 pre-orders of Terrestrial Festival. You can buy the boxes for retail. Always they run a pre-order. And actually it's 5 per person per week. I was a bit scared to do more orders because I thought they'd get cancelled. But I know people who had like 45 boxes on one account of Terrestrial Festival to their proxy address. So yeah, new releases, sealed product, the lottery draws, and you can order it to your proxy address, of course. And let's do Pokemon Center Japan. Is it not? Bam. I think I'm logged in. So this is a bit more difficult to negotiate and move through, but you can see, I don't know. If you go here, I think one of these is maybe no Pokemon merchandise. Here's the latest stuff. Like this collection just came out yesterday. It's like trainer collection, whatever. But how do you find trading card? It's one of these now. I'm gonna flip. You see it? You saw it at the top just now. Hold. Here. Pokemon card game. So Terra Festival is gone now, but for example, I can still buy Electric Breaker booster boxes. It's 5 per person, but actually it's 5 per person per week. So you could order 5 boxes now. I can buy them all, ship them out, and then in a week buy another 5 boxes. You can also buy packs, etc. But for sealed product, like this is the best place to go, most reliable, and you can of course get it for a retail price. Next, intermediate buying. Part 1, Mercari.jp. Use the actual site is best. You can use, for example, let me show you. You could use Buyee Mercari. Like this is if you prefer. Whoa. Trading cards. You could search. I know a lot of people just like the simplicity of the Buyee website. So for example, I really want to buy this Snorlax Dragon Frontier. It's really hard to tell, by the way. And you could view on Mercari and then go from there. So here you have the Mercari link, and that is how you would purchase. Use the search tips suggested before, meaning the keywords. Use those keywords. Search newest and check often. So, for example, I have my bookmarks. So once a day, I'll click through all of these. So for example, I always like to look out for Dialga EX cards. So here is Dialga EX, and I'll just check this search every few days. And if maybe a raw copy comes up or a cheap 10 comes up, I'll buy that. In the description of every card you find, let me see if there's an example. Every single card you find, although these will be scratched. Okay, you. Let's click you. Usually in the description they'll say, okay, no. This listing is cooked. That listing is fucking cooked. Here. Okay, I give up. Usually in the description, it'll say something like, the card may have scratches. This is to cover them from returns and complaints, etc. So, oh my god, we are fucking cooked. So, yeah, I wouldn't let that deter you. If a card really looks perfect, buy it. And purchase using JapanRabbit to allow black chip consolidation. I might need to open a new tab to show how this works. Okay, it leads into the next section of intermediate buying, JapanRabbit. What is it? It is a proxy buying service like Buyee. The fees are pretty expensive, but you have really good coverage. Listen, if you get scammed on JapanRabbit, you're getting your money back. Unless it's your fault and you didn't check the photos or something in the description wasn't right. Like, I've had cards that receive and it's not the cards I bought, and and I get my money back. They will fix it. They've even, for example, they delivered a card to me before that was in an acrylic case, and you couldn't really see the damage in the acrylic, and they gave me a partial refund of a pretty sizable card. It was around 1,000. They gave me like 600 back because they did kind of miss the damage because it was in an acrylic, but I would say that was my fault and I got lucky to get some money back. So you can negotiate with sellers. This is a massive thing. You can negotiate with Mercari sellers using JapanRabbit. I'll show that in a second. You can order from Mercari as well as Yahoo JP auctions. So for example, sometimes on some Yahoo auctions, you'll see this. If you still want to bid on this item, you can copy the link into JapanRabbit and you can bid on them through JapanRabbit. Another big thing is a sister company to Black Ships you can transfer for free. This is amazing. Like it's in the same, like next door to each other, the warehouses. So I'll show how that works in a second. So yeah, so let's go back onto Chrome now. Just now we had this. Where is it? No. Look at this Snorlax. Oh my god, I want to buy this Snorlax. So I copy the link and I paste it into JapanRabbit. Add items to cart. Right. So now it's like this. If I wanted to negotiate with the seller, you don't have to. If you were happy with this 83,000 yen price, you check out. If I wanted to negotiate with the seller, they accept the negotiation up to 20%. So what I normally do is 83,000 minus 20%. I am not a maths whiz. Minus 20%. That's 66,400. So I might say I'll do 66,500 in the price, and in the item preferences I'll say, please offer 66,500. And then check out. Ooh, okay, leaked. I'll find a way to cover that. Terms and conditions. I have read and understood, blah, blah, blah. And there you see the breakdown there. So the total item price is $442 and you'd end up paying $477, which sounds like a lot, but no, actually it's even less. It's $467 because they do an allowance just in case they need extra. But what was I going to say? It sounds like a lot, but for the coverage you get what you pay for. Like, I'm being completely honest, you get what you pay for. What was the other thing I mentioned? Transfer to Black Ship. So let's show you how to do that. Transfer Here you go, JapanRabbit to Black Ship. So use this link. I think they're working, I spoke to the dev team at JapanRabbit and they're working on a smooth way to do this, but literally you request to move a package to Black Ship and you'll be taken into a form and you fill in your full name, the package ID, which you get from JapanRabbit in your Black Ship mailbox, and within, as you see, within 1 to 2 days, you will have those boxes in your Black Ship address account. Right. My fat ass was deteriorating, so I needed a snack break. While I'm recording this, JLove just uploaded. Literally exactly what I'm doing. I'd say like slightly less depth on the Japanese side, like in terms of card stores and stuff, and like a much more refined, pretty version. Mine, I'm reading off of PowerPoint, and yeah. But I think the guys who are interested in what I like buying, my guide is for you, maybe. Maybe. Back to it. The next section is the goated section. Let's get CardRush open. The card stores, the all reliable, my favorite places to buy from. Why? You can ship to your proxy address, the widest range of quantity of all products. You can order in bulk, no additional purchase fees. So, as in like, with JapanRabbit, you have to pay an additional fee. One thing is, there's no photos of actual product usually. And this is my list of card stores. So I'm going to show you through each one. So, I think this is the part that most people will be interested in, because I have a few more secret card stores here. Firstly, CardRush. It's a bit... There's a lot going on. What do I like to do? I have saved searches. So I like to look at CardRush PSA, CardRush Playmats, and CardRush Unopened daily. I'd say around 11 AM GMT, they add new stock every day, which is quite an important thing to know actually. So here is all the currently priced high to low unopened items, so sealed items are in stock. So for example, 5 million yen, you can buy a Daisuke Club, Espeon and Umbreon sealed. So yeah, so it goes from all the way from that for 5 million yen to, I don't know, there'll be like fucking Pokemon Go card set for 1,680 yen. Or Rayquaza SP unopened for 1,100 yen. Or a Zangoose Meiji promo. Or one of those Darkrai promos I had for 1,280 yen. It's expensive. But what I like to do is I have the things I like to look for and I want in stock, and I will add them. How do I do this? So let's find something that's out of stock. Here, this Kanazawa Pikachu. Oh my god, I want a PSA 10 Kanazawa Pikachu. Okay, it doesn't have it. Add to favorites. It's not what I'm looking for. Give me something else. This playmat. Okay, so I can select notify when it's back in stock. So that means next time it's back in stock, I'll receive an email when this playmat is back. So let's look at the restocked items. So this is all the items in my restock list. So if any of these come back into stock, I will receive a notification. It's pretty straightforward. There's not much there. There used to be a lot more. But you can see it's that all of those are now in my sent section. So all of these are cards that I have received emails for, and you can add them again as many times as you want. So you can see Red's Pikachu, 9,480 yen. I think I bought 100 of these from CardRush for 6,800 yen. So yeah, you can see there's some black and white full arts here. Multiples in stock. Well, this stuff is more rare, so there's not thousands in stock like some cards, but yeah, you can see the kind of thing. And the other thing you can do is just add to favorite. If it's already in stock, you can just add to favorite to keep your eye on it, and you can filter by in stock cards. Super easy. Here's all the cards that are in my favorites list, etc, etc. You got BV Heroes, Playmats. Yeah. So CardRush is pretty straightforward. You got Oripa, which is like gambling. You have slabs. So for example, if you want to look at slabs, I just search PSA, high to low. These are all the PSA slabs in stock. yeah. The next thing, notation. Cards are marked with condition A, condition B, or no condition is condition A, condition B, condition C. So condition A is their near mint, and that pretty much goes from a perfect card to a card with like a handful of white spots. So for example, this card, the Umbreon Night Battle, this doesn't have a condition marker, so it should be a mint card. So you're buying a mint version for 548,000 yen. Typically, if I want to know, how much is that going to cost me? I literally just Google 548,000 JPY to Euro. There you go, 3,450 euros. Straightforward. I think that's all that you need to know on CardRush. You can ask me something more in the comments, but I think it's like the most obvious one. That's CardRush. You got sealed also. Oh, we already spoke about that. Anyway. Next. Where's OBS? Right, next. This is my current favorite. Okay, CardRush. Let's do CardRush done. We're now on to TorecaCamp. This is my personal favorite. Whenever you've seen me have those massive, massive orders of bulk diamond and pearl hollows for 180 yen, it's from TorecaCamp. This is the site. Like, this is the place to go. Again, this one is actually pretty simple to navigate. So for example, if I want to find the DP hollows, I'm just going to search DP. I'm going to search. They've actually increased the prices. You can't get them as cheap as you used to be able to. I'm going to search in stock and priced low to high. There's a few other bits, but for example here, Magnezone, 180 yen. They used to all be 180. They've all knocked them up by 100. I think you guys have been buying them out. So yeah, you see several hollows, etc. in condition C available for super, super cheap. So this is basically where I got all of that stuff. They also, of course, have unopened boxes. Some really cool stuff here. The prices, I don't know how good the prices is. But I have had some really great price stuff from here. For example, an XY booster box, 90,000. You got Sun and Moon boxes, etc. This tab is quite good to keep an eye on. Also, I usually check this in the morning. This is just the stuff they've just added to the site. So here we see a Condition B, Thunder Knuckle, Umbreon, etc, etc. I also do, I think I have save searches for TorecaCamp. You can see I have loads. I have Unlimited as a save search, New Stock as a save search, Playmat, PSA, Black and White. Like, so here you see from high to low, all their PSA cards. Really nice Art Academy there. If you know, you know. They literally have everything. From 5 million yen cards to, I don't know, what's going to be on the bottom page. What's the cheapest PSA card they have? Might be that Mani. You can get a Scoviland, that's not the Scovilia AR for a grand total of 2,480 yen in a PSA 10. As you wish. One thing about TorecaCamp, my card doesn't work, so I typically go through PayPal. This is one of the rare sites that actually take PayPal, so normally I pay through PayPal. And yeah, that's all to say about TorecaCamp. A great one. Right, next up on the list. H2, Haruya 2. This is another really well-known one. What do I use Haruya for? As you can see, level X cards. But in general, I would say for condition-wise, I didn't say this before, TorecaCamp, they're really strict on conditions. If you buy an A or A- card, you're getting that. But Haruya don't list conditions because they're all meant to be in that A category. But it's too loose. It's too loose. If you buy an expensive card, I've had a lot of times where there's white dots. It's really on the limit to be getting that PSA 10 you're kind of hunting for. But in general, Haruya are great for finding really obscure cards. Like, I don't know, also whenever I was searching for unlimited cards, I had good experience on Haruya. So for example, I want to find Sableye, a Sableye card from Black and White. You copy? You paste, and they just always have it in stock. Like, you might not get the mintiest copy, but look, I've got fucking, I don't even know what set that is. Some EX era set. You got 6 of the BW4 cards. Like, just for actual cards in stock, they're amazing. You're not gonna find as much as this anywhere else. So yeah, so just for finding cards, they're great. It's like 50-50 the condition, but overall they have good cards. They have really good sales also. Like, I've had really, really good purchases from the sales. Sorry, I just burped. My bad, Joe. They have a section of PSA or just general graded cards. For example, an unlimited Latios Gold Star there for 400,000 yen. They just have a good range. I like Haruya. I'd be tentative on buying raw cards, but I like Haruya. Next we have Big Web. This is one I'm not a fan, but I feel like I need to show you them all because you might find what you need on Big Web. So I think I have all of these under my Dialga search. Where is Big Web? Maybe I removed it. Ah, no, it's because it's at the top. Ooh. Right. Big Web. Sold out. See, it might be good for modern. I don't know, it might be good for modern. But you can see, like, there's not much here. 280 yen is pretty standard price for this. There's not much here. Although 70 yen for something like this, if you're trying to find it, I'd say it's pretty good, honestly. But yeah, that's Big Web. It's a card store. You can check it out. PowerPoint. Endul's a great one. Right. Endel has really high-end cards, but also sealed product. I got for example, my Paradise Dragona case where I got absolutely not scammed. Where I don't know how to put this, where I did not do well was from Endel. This is the Endel site. I think you can find prices here. You kind of just have to search around. You do the usual searches. I have one saved search, I think, for Endel, which is this one. And this is just all Pokemon products, price high to low. So you can see they have a Play promo, Flareon, they have the Championship Arena there. They have an Uxie 25th deck. Let me see if I can find a sealed case for you. Okay, for example, they have one carton sales here. Carton sales of Paradise Dragona. So that is 55,000 yen for a case. So 55.80 divided by 12. 459.80. 4,590. Is that, maybe that's retail. Is it 4.5 or, well, I don't know. So 4,590 JPY to euro. So that's 28 euros a box. But like, so that's, how much was that? Am I going crazy? 55k. Cyber Judge is 47. Or Ancient Roar is 49. They have cases basically, and they have a pretty good range of cards. What is this here? A sale. Sun and Moon Pokemon cards. Suggested. Nice. So yeah, just another site. One worth looking for. They do have slabs as well, often quite cheap. Like, this is really cheap. 9,900 yen for a Mallow and Lana. Ooh, my bad. Like, I'm pretty sure that's fairly below just the raw card price. A trick with these is they cover the cert. If you pull out your phone and scan the barcode of the slab here, you'll be able to get the PSA scan. Little life hack. It looks like centering. And if it's just centering, that is a great, great price for this card. Next. PowerPoint Magi. So this site is actually fairly new. Don't clown me. I mean, the MagiCardShop site is different. It's different to the Magi site. Great for slabs. I remember when the Japanese market was down, I was buying a lot of slabs from here. But they have sealed products, as seen, unopened box. I think they have cases here normally. Change display order. But yeah, they have sealed product. as you can see. And I think the main thing about this site is the slabs. So I would search PSA 10, change stock order, sort by high to low in stock, and you can just see they have like, they'll have high-end slabs, but not the best prices. But for example, from here, MagiCardShop, I bought 2 Umbreon VMAX PSA 10s for 180,000 yen each. That is fucking insane. And you can see what they're at now. The whole Japanese market at the moment is coming back up. I don't know if it'll... I'm not like a market connoisseur. I just collect the cards and I look if they go up or down. I think it's... The way it seems is everything is coming up and the yen is doing slightly better. Like, slightly is the key word there. But yeah, you see they have a good range of PSA slabs. So that's MagiCardShop.jp. Okay. Next. Yuyutei. Who actually we spoke of JLove just now. JLove always mentions this site, but I've never I've ordered once and it wasn't good. You can see I have Dialga because I searched Dialga on all these sites. So this is another site. I don't know if they have sealed product, but I know they have single cards. I just thought I would show you. Oh, they do box sales. I just thought I'd show you everything because why not? Like, why not? I know all the names of all these sites, and maybe just because I can't find something I want to buy, maybe you guys can. So let me see. Box sales. Booster box. Booster box. What do they have here? Everything's sold out. In stock only. Eh? I don't know. But yeah, it does look like they do sell booster boxes, but just not many at all. You can get an ancient raw box for over the recommended price. You know what I haven't mentioned? JP. You can, for example, I bought 10 Terra Festival boxes last night. You can buy booster boxes sealed from JP, but it's just a bit like, some sellers are dodgy. 302 is where most people buy their boxes from, I think, on JP. Right, next, C-Labo. Oh, you see, these are a bit slow because I don't know fucking nothing about them. Let's knock out C-Labo and Dragon Star in one. Dorasuta and Dragon Star. I think I have them here. C-Labo, Dragon Star. You can see everything as the auto search. Right, so this is C-Labo. Again, it's like, I never really find, basically, there are 2 sites I use most. CardRush and TorecaCamp. The rest is like, sometimes I can find like a few cards that are good and the price I want to pay for them, but like in the end I'd rather buy everything in one place. That's why I like TorecaCamp and CardRush so much, because they just have the stock. This is the cheapest we've seen so far. This, the Agri X. 200 yen, that's pretty good. Next. PowerPoint. MINTMALL. Okay, this is a good one. I like Mint. They sell primarily sports cards. But actually, recently I've been getting some great prices on Mint. I think this is maybe all Pokemon. All Pokemon high to low. Yeah. They have great prices. Mostly slabs. They do have some lower end singles, I think, but mostly slabs. But you can find good prices. Like a no rarity Sandshrew there, 120,000 yen. I think that's quite cheap. 42,000 yen for a PSA 10 Legend pair. This is a good price. Unlimited Kirimi X. This I don't know. This Nippon Airways Zapdos, but it caught my eye. A Karen's Umbreon, 28k. Like I think they're good prices. I don't know. I don't really know. What's the cheapest slab here? You've got Master Balls for 8,000 yen there. See, this is so cheap. 4,500 yen for a PSA 8 Volcanion. That's near mint. I don't think you'd find a raw copy for that. Like, you can get good prices, man. 3,000 yen. Yeah, that's about all. So yeah, I like mint. I've genuinely had some good prices there. Toretoku. Listen, I did an order from Toretoku and I got slammed. I got absolutely fucking slammed. Like, genuinely slammed. The card conditions, like the A condition cards, they're just not, they're not like this. This I would not trust. The A conditions. Like, if you don't care so much about the condition, you can find there. The reason why I bought stuff was because the prices were really good. But with anything, if the price is too good to be true, it probably is. But that's just another card store you can take a look at. Toretoku. This one's worth the list. Everything is worth looking at. You never know when something worth buying will pop up. But it's just a matter of waiting and searching, and there's loads of other people doing the same thing as I am. And maybe you will be now too, so yeah. And the last one is Bee. I actually got a really good price on something from Bee recently. I think I have a saved search for Bee as well. CardRush B, CardRush B. Meh. B. It's like BeeHonpo. So many tabs open. Yeah. View high. It's another one that's like, they don't have that much stock, but it's kind of worth looking at. I bought just now a BGS 10 English Umbreon VMAX for 180,000 yen, which is like, I think from what the sales are now, it's like 1/2 the value. So I bought that. I'll literally just sell it when it arrives. This is a great price, I know. This legend. It's legend set. But yeah, it's just another. Basically, the way to get the best prices on things is you just look everywhere. Different places will have different good prices on different things, and it's worth browsing. To find the best things, you have to spend the time to do so, which is why there's so much premium on some cards in the West, just because there's not much around, because not everyone wants to put in the time to find them. But yeah, so this is B. I think that's the end of all the card stores. Next stop is PDG Collectors Shop. So let's get X open, Twitter X, OBS close. Right, next. Japan's worst kept secret, PDG Collectors Shop. I buy a lot of stuff from here now. Sealed slabs. For example, those 2XY boxes I broke, I paid 140,000 yen for both from PDG. Crazy prices, crazy products. Pretty recent discovery for me, but all good. They have 3 Twitter accounts. PDG2 and PDG Collectors Shop are both in Akihabara, above and below each other. And PDG Nagoya is in Nagoya, so a different place. You need to pay with Wise, and you need to be quick. And you need a Japanese address, again. So let's just show you, for example, Twitter. PDG. Okay, come on, quick before I get... Mate, some wild shit comes up on fucking X. Let's go on the main page. For example, today's post. Let's find something with a good deal. This is them saying it's sold out. You can just see, for example, they have everything priced. It's really simple. You got 58,000 for the Mew. I just bought today. Be in my messages. I'm maybe a bit tentative to open my messages live on Instagram. But yeah, hello there, 39,000 yen. Just overall, really great prices. Like, not everything is great, but you have to pick the things out. But I bought a lot of really, really good price stuff from here. I think my friend today bought Elon. PDG2. Oh. PDG2. I think that's PDG2. Bought a really rare Turtwig. No. It's the Zorua trophy, whatever. This. No, not this one. But that is a great card. But it wasn't that one that he bought. Is it here somewhere? I don't know. Maybe it was another shop. But, for example, it was something like that. Oh my god, where is it? Fucking lost. There's so much to go through. I'm going crazy. Where was the card I was just on? Is this. So he sent me this and was like, can you ask? And I paid 300,000 yen for this card, which is an amazing price, kind of like near mint, light play condition. Like, I just thought it was a great price. Like, yeah, they have great stuff here, but you need to be quick. People are on it, so I have post notifications on for all three profiles. All right, that's PDG. What's next? Lastly, Cardova. Cardova's a really good one. I like Cardova. Let me pause the recording. So, last but not least, Cardova. It's basically like a Japanese PWCC equivalent. Very, 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 very easy to use. You can store in the vault or ship to a proxy address of your choice. I usually stack cards in the vault and then ship out to my proxy address. Some absolute steals available. And no silly fees like Fanatics. Like, if any of you use PWCC or Fanatics, you'll know what I mean. Let's close WhatsApp. But yeah, it's just super, super easy to use. So, for example, right now, there's usually 2 auctions on at a time. Let's look. I usually go categories, Pokemon, search. View 96 items, and normally I do earliest year because it's not doesn't take that long to go through 1,000 items. That's like 11 pages of slabs, and you just fly through them. You can see there's like obscure stuff like that, and they go so cheap. Some of this stuff, like anything which is not like the basic bitch gold star, goes fucking cheap. I'm telling you. I was buying slab. This is where I got the $8 slabs. Cardova, fucking crazy. But let's just, for example, let's look at highest price first. Let's just look at the heaters, which are on stock at the moment. Oh! You see my max bid. I won't win it at that price. That's kind of just to remind me I might want to bid again. Fuck. Exposed. Right. But yeah, we have a Hex Maniac. We have, some of this has no bids. So why is it? Yeah. Anyway. You can just see there's just a lot of good stuff here. I don't know. And you can search in English. Everything's in English. It's really easy. I want to look at Gold Star. And I want to look at unlimited Gold Stars. They also do editions. I want to look at unlimited Gold Stars. Do they have any? 3. So I can look at, you can see here, it's just PSA 8. We can look at PSA 8 Mew. PSA 6 Suicune, and PSA 7 Registeel. Let's have a look at this Mew holo, and I'll show you the process of bidding. So there's 9 days left on this, and then it goes to overtime. What's wrong with this card? The quality of the photos are pretty good. Seems harsh to get an 8, no? There's some whitening here. Whitening there. It still seems for an 8. An 8 is harsh. What's the centering? Left to right. It's a combination of the whitening and the centering. That's why it's an 8. But yeah, super simple. So for example, say I want to bid 100,000 yen on this. You can see the buyer's premium is not even 10%. It's like a weird number. And the more you spend, the less the buyer's premium is as well. But yeah, you see there, it would cost me $108,000/$679 if I win. So let's do a lower bid. I'm not going to win. Let's do 50,000. It's as simple as that. I've been outbid, not the highest bidder. Yeah, you see how it goes. Anyway, I think that's it. Conclusion, outro. I think this video has been a bit scuffed. It's not been, like in my head, I had this really nice vision of how I wanted it to be, but I think I'm just too lazy. Not too lazy, but I just don't, I can't really get things how I want them to be. Or I also don't want to put like hours and hours into this. Like, I think it's pretty straightforward. Again, as always, you can ask me any comments in the comment section. If you need a hand with X or Y. But yeah, these are just all the stores I use, how I buy from them, how I get them to me. Like, maybe it's not the most refined video you've ever seen, but like, this tells you everything you need. Honestly, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Well, there's a lot of things that could happen. Don't at me when customs tax fraud department are taking you out for a federal Fallon lawsuit. Thanks for watching, guys. To the next one.